Let's get rid of the extra stuff in my pockets, shall we? I play on peaceful mode. So everything that I've acquired on peaceful mode. It also means I don't have to eat, so the food just kind of adds up. And I get things from trading with villagers. In fact, I've managed to level up a cleric to the point now that I can get ender pearls out of them. Ender pearls can't be made into eyes of enders without blaze rods, and so far I've yet to find a way to get blaze rods on peaceful mode. But, you know, the things you need stuff like blaze rods for, you know, a lot of that stuff, you really don't need potions on peaceful mode. You really don't need a lot of these things. Prismarine shards is another thing you can't get on peaceful mode. Oh, I'm wearing my Frostwalker boots here. Hang on a second. Let's just switch to the depth strider. All right, let's go swimming. Now, if you look in the upper right, you will see that the conduit power is going on. I'm also wearing a turtle helmet, so I've got the power of the Turtle Master as well. And there's my conduit. Oh, I got all the Nautilus shells by fishing, and I found the Heart of the Sea in a treasure chest, and thus I can now explore the ravine. Also, I used the conduit to grab a lot of prismarine. I had to find a sea temple before I could use my conduit, so prismarine was purchased. Look at this. I do have a pickaxe, and I have this thing where I can't resist clearing ores. But look at this. I've actually acquired the advancement for staying underwater 2 minutes because of the conduit. It's lovely. It's wonderful. I adore it. On peaceful mode, yay! I'm proud that I could do all this on peaceful. It makes up for the shame of being too chicken to actually play on regular difficulty modes. Alright, so this is a ravine near my house. I've already removed all the magma blocks. It was just a safety thing. And then the ravine extends into this cave. And this cave system has yet to be fully explored. It's one of those things I'd like to do, but it's a challenge because I don't want to get lost. I don't want to get lost in the caves. See, at this point, I'm now at a point where it becomes really easy to get lost in here. Oh, more magma blocks. Yeah, there's a lot of magma blocks around. They're not much use to me, though, so if they're not presenting a hazard to navigation, they can just get thrown out. Okay, well, we're not gonna do a mining trip just now. Oh, have I gone and got myself lost? No. I put these cobblestone blocks in, these, you know, dual cobblestones to remind me this is the ravine entrance. You can go here to get in and out. So there's my conduit in its frame. I love that noise. Isn't that cool? This is the foundations of my house. I just moved into this village. Foundations of the church here, which has been expanded without expanded foundations. Actually, that was the end of the dock. I created the church. These were two houses on either side. And I built this church in order to get clerics, and it worked. By building a building that has the necessary little bits and configuration to qualify as a church, you genuinely wind up with villagers breeding. Hey buddy, how you doing? You're a shepherd. Yeah, I don't have anything to sell them right now. But you, if you create the right sorts of buildings, you will get all the different villagers. So building a church gets you clerics. Building a blacksmith gets you smiths, a variety thereof. So yeah, even if you start with 2 farmers, you can get every type of villager in the game just by building every type of villager house. Now this village had everything else. It had 2 libraries. I turned one into an enchanting room. here, which I rarely use because I keep fishing up enchanted books, but there's the books in lapis if I want to enchant something. And then these houses were all here, but they didn't have access. They were the ground, the planking was two blocks down, and so they couldn't get in and out. So there was trapped villagers in each one of these, which would be kind of handy if you're in a zombie situation. So here's the church I built. It's not furnished. Furnishing the building seems to be a lot of trouble. It's, you know, I don't really go back into them. And the ladder with another height level, even though they never go up it, I think it's an important part of the configuration to tell the game that it's a church. So I gave myself a little rooftop access. And then to make sure that I can recognize my village at a distance, I have discovered that the most recognizable shape at a distance is always the red mushroom. Giant red mushroom. And you just go out at night, you plant a red mushroom, and then you hit it with bone meal. And 2 or 3, he's waiting for me to come down. 2 or 3 hits with bone meal. I don't know what it is about ladders. I have a hard time lining up. And you grow yourself a giant red mushroom. And it's very distinctive. I created 2 of these guys, and one promptly got himself into the water, and I wouldn't say drowned, he was down there at the bottom, and unable to get back up. And I was, oh, now what? I finally tried, and sure enough, a lead, and I had dug up 3 leads in treasure chests. A lead was what it took to get him back out of the water. At the moment, he's missing again. I'd be willing to bet he's underwater again. Is he down here? Conduit power extends to this side of the village as well. In fact, it extends quite some distance. I could do a lot of swimming around. Fishy, fishy, fishy. I gotta dig some clay. Yeah, I continue to have conduit power way off in this direction. I was gonna kill that cow and then forgot, because I was too busy wondering where the heck that other iron golem has got to. There he is. Yeah, that's why he thought he might be. I thought he might be in the water, because he's been sitting here for just ages and ages, and I don't know why. And I could grab a lead and move him. As it is, let's just see if we can encourage him to. Look at this guy, can walk on water. Oh, not anymore. There you go. I've got a little egg collection scene here. I've got a. Oh, what happened? Well, I had the usual lava thing in the blacksmith. You know, there's these 2 blocks of lava, and I'm like, yeah, okay. And then for whatever, because I don't use it, it was irrelevant, just for giggles, I put a couple of cobwebs there. And chickens started going in there and not coming back out. I'm like, oh, that's odd. And then the chickens were getting hurt, and I'm like, well, you know, so every time I get a couple of chickens in the village, they're going to just die on the lava. So I took lava out. I can't even remember why I took the lava out. I think I actually used it in the furnaces. At any rate, what I noticed is that the space the lava used to be in, with the 2 cobwebs, became this ridiculously excellent chicken trap. And when the chickens are grown up, which these aren't, which is why I'm not doing it, they stick their noses up like this, but they don't actually get out. See, and you take them out. And then, when you go back around the other side, because they're standing on hoppers, there's 2 hoppers in there. As soon as I noticed that, I put in the hoppers and I put in the chest. Oh, good, he's back to pacing. Shall we see if we can get him in the village here? Let's see if we can get him in here. There goes a chicken. No, not without a lead. And I'm going to lose all my animals otherwise. Let's see if there's chicken bits in here. Did I kill a baby chicken, or did it grow up? Oh, it was still a baby. Yeah, if you kill baby chickens, you get no drops. What's that? What's that pink, you ask me? What is that? I found out there's a castle in Scotland. It's called Craigevar. It was owned by the Forbes family. It's the Forbes family home estate. And they have since upgraded to something fancier and dumped it on the National Trust. But it's actually a pink castle. And I decided that's my next construction project. So I'm using pink concrete. And at the moment, and this was some pink terracotta I tested. And in fact, the dry concrete looked more like the original castle, but I'm just not going to try to make a castle out of dry concrete, the powder. It's, you know, I don't build out of sand either, or gravel. So there's no torches at the moment, because as I build, I flood. I put on a level, I put on a layer of this powdered stuff, and then I add water after the fact. And so every time I do that, I knock the torches around so they don't bother. But before I can continue, it's time to put on the corbels, the next layer, which is to say that this is the first floor, also known as the cellar. The cellar is above ground in this castle, as it is in the original. So they've got the cellar and the kitchen and the lobby. That's what this is. That there is the larder and the cellar, and it will be broken up by a simple wall that I will probably make out of something like fence posts and vines. And then it's got a thick wall with a door right at this line here. And this lobby has a thick wall with a door. So I'll be putting in all those walls and doors, and then there's stairs up from the lobby to the second floor, which is larger than the bottom floor. And supporting it all along here will be a series of gray stone. Well, in the case of the original castle, carvings. But of course, I can't get that much detail, so I'm still working out how I want to do it. I think I'm going to just go with stone bricks in alternating high-low, high-low. I'm not sure. And then the concrete on top of that. So the second floor will stick out over the first floor. And as it goes up, it gets turrets and all manner of interesting shapes that are going to be very difficult to build. The actual castle has much more rounded corners than this. It would almost make sense to take the corners off. Let's see what that would look like. What do you think? Ooh, I think that's an interesting look. I think leaving that pink off, plus if I get this extra concrete, the reason I haven't been making concrete and then setting it is just to save myself on pickaxe. Nothing more than that, just to save pickaxe. Because, you know, why make it and break it and move it if you can just place it as is? Like if you could just place it and wet it and move on. That's what I've been doing. I rather like the effect of these corners being cut. I know, it looked better when that pink one on top was there, but I think it actually works better because, as I say, I have to use the gray stone to extend the upper floor, since that's how it looks on the original. Oh yeah, much more rounded. So I'm going to be working on that probably today. There's not much else I need to do, honestly. I will give you a bit more of a tour. If you head far enough in that direction, there is a beautiful iceberg biome followed by the sea temple from which I got a bunch of prismarine. And I do eventually intend to remove all the prismarine from the sea temple. I will. And I'll move my conduit there. I left the conduit frame in place so I could just take the conduit down and move it. But this delightful place is my turtle breeding. Yes, for scoots, which I no longer need because I already have my turtle helmet. It's got Respiration 3 and Aqua Affinity 1. So with the Depth Strider boots and the Respiration and Aqua Affinity, I'm good to go. Yeah, but we're waiting for these two shells. I could have sworn there were more shells than that. Didn't I have one here? Did you guys kill a shell? Did you guys break a baby? Or are you hiding a baby and I don't know it? I don't know. Do I have shears? I don't have shears on me. I'm not making them just to breed turtles for no reason because I don't need scoots anymore. So they can just sit there being prisoners for no reason. Yeah, I'm going to show you the iceberg biome. I picked up a little bit of ice from it recently too. See, this is where I really should be wearing my Frostwalker boots. Let me just change my shoes here. There we go. You gotta watch out when you're frost walking because you see, you can't freeze the water if there's a plant or a fish in the top block. Yes, even a fish can do that. So, heading this way, there's another thing off in this direction as well, if I can find it. The being at night will help. Yes, there it is. That's it. Are those my torches for it? What's this? I bet that's lava. Is it lava? Yeah, that's lava. Lava above. Okay, that cobble means there's been water here somewhere. Not very interesting. But what is interesting... Oh, we got more lava over here. So this is all just lava that's making this light. Where was that spot? I found another mine shaft, and it's not very far from home at all. It was right where this mesa joins this desert and near these villages, this village. Now, no, that's not village. That's the village. So it's off in this direction. Should have brought my map. I'd recognize it then if I was on the map. But yeah, somewhere in this immediate vicinity there is a mine shaft I need to explore too. And right underneath the ravine opening is a chest waiting to be plundered. I mean, right there. Oh, the sun's coming up. That's going to make it a lot harder to find. Won't be able to see my torches anymore. Only in peaceful mode can you be sorry to see the sun come up. Nah! Oh, yeah. And we're lost. Again. Not very. It's not very far away from here. Well, okay. Forget about it. I just want to show you the ice biome anyway. I might run across it because it's en route to the ice biome. So let's just carry on and see if we spot it. But I don't think it was this far. Maybe it's just over the next sandhill. I don't know. I'd like to find that mine back. I will. Back, there it is. Yep, there it is. That's it. That's the mine. Oh, ouch. Only a half a heart, and in peaceful mode you regenerate nicely. That's right. I did already release... let's just crouch. I released all the sand already. There it is. You see? See that chest? Think I should? You do? Let's see. Have I got the tools for it? Yeah, okay. Let's start with the shovel. We're going to shovel down at a distance here. Alright, now we'll start pickaxing our way. Oh, these stupid sand. Very annoying. Okay, pickaxe. I've got 28. What? Oh, that's the concrete I collected. See, whoa, I get so scared when that happens. Oh my goodness. See, and if I get that scared simply from noticing how far down it is, ooh, or the fact that that's gravel. Okay. It's not the bad kind of gravel. Let's just stick this here for giggles, because I really don't want the pink terracotta for anything. Oh, This is so unnerving. How on earth could I possibly fight mobs if I'm this unnerved this quickly by something this minor? Oh, these stupid blocks that fall. Most irritating. On the upside, I'm not just jumping down on a bucket of water, so I will be able to get back up and down from here. Scared myself again. Ooh, and I'm no longer in crouch. I'll be able to get up and down from here quite easily as a result of this work I'm doing now. Okay. Oh, I just get unnerved. Once again, have to move further in the wall. And in fact, this time, let's do this. Let's just double back on it. I'm getting too far into the wall. Tough part now is I don't know where I am relative to the bottom of the mine shaft that I was looking at, or ravine, I guess. Oh! Okay. Now it's time for the sand. It's a trick you may not have thought of, but you can fill in that way. If you know where you want to go is too deep to be able to place this, something in the usual way. And I'll put another piece of sand here. And then I'll put a couple of torches on it so that I don't forget where I am. I'll always keep the cobblestone handy. Lots of torches. Make it obvious now. This is all the sand that fell from above. Wow. And lots of it did fall. Ooh. Oh my. That's why we keep cobble on hand. For just such a reason as this. Oh, I lost some of it. Way down there. What did I lose? The chest and a piece of sand. Bye, chest and piece of sand. I'm not going for you. Not unless I can get there. Like by this means. Can I get there from here? Oh. Lapis is a promising sign. Where there's lapis, there may be diamond. And we likes the diamonds, don't we? You know, I think I just might be able to get down there if I try. Oh. You. What are you doing in my face? Get out of my face. Actually, the gravel, like the sand, is very useful. Pink concrete, we're saving. There's the sword. This is how you get rid of these guys. End of a problem. Now you can jump up freely. And let's use this gravel. And one down. Jump. And now I can't get one down. There, like so. So. Jump. Can we finally get down now? Okay. Boy, it's taking a long time to get back to that thing that I dropped for no good reason, even though I don't need a chest and a piece of sand. Why, oh, why do I do these things? I already know the answer. Conditioning. I'm conditioned by this game to value these things. That much, that I'll go to this extra trouble to get to them. What I really want is to discover another chest or a block of diamonds or something. See, here's the point where you usually wind up getting lost. You're like, chase the light. It's like, oh, there's a light down there. Is that home? No. Where's home? Is it there? No. Uh-oh. But I do currently still know where home is. But getting there will be a challenge. Huh. I don't need that lapis, but I want to collect it just because it's pretty. Once again, the game has me conditioned. Anything on down here? No? Boring. It's very boring. This mine is dull. It offers nothing at all. Well, let's get rid of this water then anyway. Bye, water. Bye-bye. Who's curious to see what's up here? I am! More lava! Because you could always use a little more lava. As well. I already can't quite figure out how to get back to where I was. And why isn't this on fire? It ought to be on fire. Have you ever noticed that? It doesn't catch fire till you remove the lava. Then everything catches fire. Oh, we've got a spawner. Levels, anyone? I've only got 20. Let's get some more. Jump down into the webs here. And actually, I've got feather falling in these boots anyway, so... There's one! I also noticed that it's a lot harder to break a block when you're in a spider web, as if you're underwater. I find that really interesting. There it is! 3 in a row! Oh my. Nice. Oh, I'm out of room. Let's get rid of that. Now what do you got? Minecart. Let's get rid of that. See, can I pick up the minecart? And I did. Okay. And another one. This one, what we're going to do is just collect the goodies. Get rid of the non-goodies. Oh, wow. We've got some diamonds. Yes, we have. And we've got not enough room. Well, there's no need for seeds or redstone. So let's get rid of the granite, the seeds, the redstone. The bread's not needed, but I like to give it to the villagers sometimes. And I don't need the meat, but the next traveler might value it. Me, probably not. If, unlikely, I ever wind up traveling that way. I don't need the trunks either. The carts are worth it. There's a lot of iron goes into a cart. You never know when you want to set up a train. What did I get? Respiration 1. I've already got Respiration 3. Oh, and there's a pile of stuff that didn't get picked up here. That's right. Including a golden apple. Well, that was lucrative. That was right nice. Did I just see another one in the distance? This is how I wind up getting lost. Chasing something I thought I saw in the distance and not paying attention to where I'm going, to where I can't get back. I do it all the time. I get lost. Do I at least have my compass on hand? Yes. Worst comes to worst, I can work my way home. And I can't help but wonder if this mine is attached to the one that's next to my house. Ah, another one! Hooray! Okay. Let's see. Collect. Nothing. Something. Torches. We're always happy to see more torches. Okay. Bunch of seeds. This could go on forever. Then is there... Yep, there's one. Let's get the spawner. Love me some XP. Ba-ding, ba-ding. Whew, I need me some XP. I'm only 20 here. I use XP for repairing tools and putting enchanted books onto those repaired tools. Oh, I just picked up the stuff I dumped. Let's go ditch it in this trunk then. Let's go ditch all the useless stuff. We don't need the sand. Don't need the diorite. Is there gravel here too? No? Okay, well, let's get out of here and go. I'll show you that iceberg biome. How'd I get here? Was it from here? How'd I get here? How do I get out of here again? How do I leave? Excuse me. Could you show me the way out? I mean, I don't want to be a bother or anything. I'd just like to leave now. Can I just go, please? Okay. Can I get out of here? So, how did I get here? Huh. Haha. Remember being here. But what the... Well now. I know where I am, but I don't know how to get where I'm going. Yeah, I know. I gotta start breaking wood. Now I'm going slap happy with the axe. Ooh. Alright, now I'll have to block up a little bit. Yes. Okay. This gets me where? Well, let's remove some iron then. Now am I closer to home? Oh, I don't remember how I got down here. Oh, yeah. That's why I put all the torches on it. And little did I know. That's an extra jump down. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And that's going to be an issue. That is an issue. You are an issue. Get lost. You too. Let's get rid of a bunch of you. There we go. Alright, now my pitchfork's dead. I'll have to make another one if I want one. And now I have to make another pitchfork. In order to make a pitchfork, I need a crafting table. Now, give me a pitchfork. Have I really been calling it a pitchfork all this time? A pickaxe. Right, because this stupid piece of stone. Alright, now. Up we go. Nicely made set of stairs. we'll put in a torch here. Because night has fallen and it's getting dark. And I like to see. It's nice not worrying about mobs showing up. Oh! As you can see, I've got plenty to worry about. Let's just do something about this dangerousness. Here we go. Phew-wee. All right then. And we'll put some torches on here, light it up. As you can see, here's a spot that has yet to be triggered. There we go. I do prefer to trigger me some sandfalls so they don't trigger when I'm on top of them. And I don't think Minecraft does that, actually. I don't think Minecraft will release the sandfalls just from being walked on them. But it unnerves me. Oh, it looks like it might be another way into the ravine, doesn't it? Icebergs! Oh, look! What's that? Ooh, icebergs! There they are! The icebergs! Let's go see them. You can almost completely ride a horse, and with Frostwalker and a lead, you could just lead the horse across the ice. Oh, there's not enough of these in my farmyard area. Yeah, if you've got your Frostwalker boots, you could just walk the horse across the ice when you run into water. Look at this iceberg biome. Isn't it interesting? And using my helmet and my depth strider boots, I'm actually able to get down underneath where the blue ice is and collect blue ice with my Silk Touch pickaxe. But another way you could do it if you can't spend the time underwater, another way to do it is to mine your way down through the middle of an iceberg, and you can get to a lot of blue ice that way. And some blue ice can be found on the surface, as I'm about to show you. Polar bears do not attack you in peaceful mode. No, they don't. You're safe from polar bear attacks, even if they do have a baby. There it is. Ooh, the delicious blue ice. Let's see. I got room for some blue ice? Sure, why not? Who did I just hear sniffing at me? Oh well, never mind. Blue ice. Yeah. There's a polar bear right near here. Oh, there he is. Oh, hello, Mr. Polar Bear. You can actually attack and kill a polar bear and get away with it in peaceful. They won't fight back. So, you have to cross another stretch of land and go through that second set of icebergs way over there to get to the sea temple, which is a shambles and a mess now anyway. So I'm going to head back. I don't need the blue ice. I don't need any ice. I don't need packed ice. I don't need compressed ice or whatever it's called. What is it called? It's called blue ice. I don't need the packed ice. I don't need the blue ice. And I don't need prismarine. Just showing you. So let's head back. I'll show you the maps and show you what all I've explored so far. Oh, that poor turtle. Oh my God, you poor turtle. What a place to live, turtle. Seriously, what a terrible place to live. For a sea turtle. You can head out across the ice all you like, buddy. You're not going to get any fish that way, or seagrass. It's too bad you can't leash them and bring them home, but they will only lay eggs on their home beach, so you have to follow them to their home beach and use a silk touch pickaxe to remove the eggs and take them home in order to create turtles that consider your beach their home. Home is whatever they've landed on. What have I got for spaces? Yeah, I'm full. There's a coral sea here, which is another thing I'd love to do sometime, is gather a bunch of coral to bring home. Standing on a turtle. I didn't mean to. I meant to jump on here. Yeah, with all the little fishies and stuff. Isn't that beautiful? It's very hard to get underwater with frostwalker boots on. But the only way to do it is to wait for the ice to melt. There you go. No conduit power by any chance. No, just the turtle master. Oh, but isn't it beautiful? Just to swim around in. Oh. And I absolutely do want to gather some of this stuff to decorate with. These things look really neat when you put them on an item frame. But that's not for today. I was really disappointed in that village. They didn't have any chests in their blacksmith at all. I couldn't loot them. And what a kind barbarian I was that I didn't then kill them all in my rage. No, nor did I give them anything. I just went on my merry way. I did release all of the trapped villagers because when you get to a village like this, you frequently run into situations where villagers are trapped because their door is just a little too far above the ground to get out, like that. And so I am kind enough to do this for them. And when I do, I frequently discover there is a villager waiting to come out, and they come out quite eagerly. What about in this case? Now, this one was empty. That's not to say it won't become inhabited now. It just might. And there's their meager crops. Hello, Mr. Villager. You're useless. I'm not going to bother trying to trade with you. Nothing. I don't need their books, or I could steal them, but I don't need them, so why bother? That's an interesting effect with the well. Most interesting indeed. There's the blacksmith. I'm wondering right now if have I actually been to this one? Because at least yeah, I did that. So I have been here. I did this. And I will prove it to you. There's nothing here. That's how I found it. Empty. Empty. Do you hear me, guys? Get to work. Where's the iron? Where's the gold? Where's the armor? Where? Oh, look at you all out here in the field doing nothing. Nothing. Oh, were you discussing something, Mr. Librarian? Punch one. That's useless. Okay, I'm leaving now. You guys are useless. Useless. I want to get that stamped on my butt. No, actually, literally. I'm gonna get another tattoo sometime in the next year. I'm gonna get useless stamped on my bum. I found a graphic with a useless stamp. It's red stencil lettering with a red outline. And I'm going to get it stamped on my butt. And that way, when anybody wants to discuss with me whether I'm working hard enough whether I'm earning enough money, whether I'm whatever enough, whether I'm anything enough. What am I good for? How are you useful? Ooh, I almost fell down there. You see that? You know, if anybody wants to have that conversation with me about justifying my existence, I can show them the cheek upon which I have had this stamped and say, kiss my stamp. It'll be my tramp stamp. I'm not going to get it in a typical tramp stamp location, mind you, but I'll have to get it high enough on the buttock that I can pull it down just slightly and show them, look, I'm useless. Don't bug me. I mean, look at me here on a Friday afternoon. A weekday, for heaven's sake, playing a game. Now, if this resulted in my YouTube channel developing enough of a following that I had some Patreon supporters, then I could justify it and it wouldn't be useless anymore. But this is not how my life tends to work. Right, I was going to show you my maps just to, show you my map wall. Show you everything that I've done in this peaceful mode game. I have explored. There's a ton of jungle here. Thank you. That interesting orange explosion there is a lava waterfall from a high cliff. It's pretty cool. Now here, that marks a village actually. Not this one. We're down here where my cursor is at the very corner. You can kind of see, hang on a minute. There, now you can see a little better. Right here. That's home. This is the village right here. And then we just now we walked across here and we walked through here all the way over to there. This is that narrow isthmus here that we crossed. And then if we'd have crossed this piece of land and gone across this block of ice, that would have brought us to that tiny little dot. There's that little dark gray, light gray dot right down there. That represents where the temple is. Then that's a coral reef. In fact, you'll notice that the coral reefs are a different color. You can actually find coral reefs on a map that way. All of these blotchy, light-colored stuff are coral reefs, which is pretty sweet. I've explored in this direction to the limit of the map. There was a temple around here. That might be it. That might be the temple that I raided. I've raided a few temples, actually. There's been a number of temples. I had never found a jungle temple. That doesn't mean it isn't out there. That was a lot of jungle, and it continues on for a couple more maps. Then over here, the swamp, there was no witch's cottage, but there was a large missing chunk, which may have contained a witch's cottage. And as you see, there are a few spots here and there where I failed to finish the map. I didn't quite walk close enough. Yeah, a lot of map unexplored here. So these are things I'll be doing next, is I'll be exploring further on that map and probably expanding this. And the world that got killed by the update, I had quite a large map, and it wandered off in one direction because I'd gotten a Woodland Explorers map with a woodland mansion on it. And I had quite excitedly followed that and then built a highway between my place and there and mapped all along it. So I had this ridiculously long stretch. And I have found that horses are better than Minecrafts or minecarts. You're better off to take a horse and maybe pull some some llamas or a donkey with a lead than to try and use minecarts. They're just they're clumsy. They're very clumsy. Right, wood. The fence posts can go. I don't have enough wood to send that up. Food, vegetables and fruit. That's where the apples go. Golden apples. Look at a dozen golden apples for breeding horses. And an enchanted apple, the notch apple, that you can no longer make But let's just, for giggles, let's see if that's true, shall we? I think I did try, and it was true. We don't need these, but we've got the blocks. We've got the 8 blocks from the Mount Sea Temple. Yeah, the notch apple doesn't show up here at all. Oh, I got the wrong one. Lol, duh. Lol, duh. Oh, the stupid things we do sometimes. Let's get rid of some of this. Let's get rid of the extra stone and dirt. Sand. That's it. Okay, most of this is that. And we still got that diamond to go in the treasure chest, bringing us up to 16 diamonds. And then to sell, we send the string for sales. We put the ice somewhere. Where did I put the ice? Not there. That's the prismarine I collected. Pretty good, huh? What's in there? Nothing. What's in there? Clay and quartz. What's in there? Cobblestone. Where did I put the ice? I thought I would have put it here, maybe? No. I know I collected ice. But I don't know where I put it. Did I put it here? No, that's just sort of a catch-all. This is where all my saddles and my leads go. I only have 2. I had 3, and I lost one when I was working with the... the Iron Golem. I was trying to get him back in the village. I don't know how, but he keeps leaving the village, and every once in a while my animals do too, and I can't work out where they're getting out. Or how they're getting out. Wow. I guess that's the first ice I've collected. I thought I collected more blue ice. But I guess not. Alright, let's find out if you can make a notch apple, shall we? This goes in the middle. And these. And that, I thought, was the primary reason they had 8 gold blocks in a sea temple. It was exactly as much as you needed to make a notch apple. Yeah, they killed that. You can no longer make notch apples. Gold has become that much less useful. You can use it in beacons. It's a nice decorative block. And you can sell it to the clerics to level them up. Other than that, bloody useless. Now we'll take the bread. Okay, let's go put the books where they go. Oh. Fix the floor before I leave. Good plan. I might put slabs in here, just to allow me to look at the map more easily. More ice here. Icebergs. But I haven't found a snow biome where the igloos lay. So I've got a lot more exploring yet to do. But this time I'd like to explore out from center and build up my map that way, rather than the way I was doing it, where I just sort of wandered off in various directions. Oh, no, that one goes... See, this isn't where I'm keeping my enchanted books. I'm keeping them over here. Whee! Because I have the anvil here, it's also where I'm keeping the enchanted books. More iron. There you go. Look at them all. Got projectile, blast, and efficiency. I will probably use the efficiency because I don't run into a lot of blasts. But if you have a lot of creepers, you probably go for the blast protection instead of the efficiency. Projectile, infinity. And you can't put infinity and mending on the same bow. I wasted a mending. Or no, I wasted an infinity by putting mending on after, and I had the perfect bow, and I'm like, okay, just add mending. Oh, I finally got mending, and I put it on, and or no, it was the infinity I put on last, and the mending vanished, and I was just ticked. I had no idea. I can't remember now. But yeah, fire protection, fire aspect, and efficiency. So one would go on a sword, one would go on armor, and one would go on a pickaxe, but you have to pick. You can only use it for one thing. Look at all the infinity I've got, though. Mending. I have a mending book. Paling. Does anyone care about Bane of Arthropods? I suppose if you're going to go into an abandoned mine full of spiders. So that's what I've got for books so far. Oh, look, the chickens have all grown up. Shall I demonstrate? Boink. Should actually use an axe for this so you don't wind up mistakenly taking out the... See, they stick their noses. You just sit there and they boink, stick their noses up, and you can just go ahead and take them out. Come on, guys. There you go. Thank you. Oh, not far enough forward. Come on. I could cheat and offer seeds. Oh, we just killed my axe. Okay, fine. Let's go look at the product of my murder. My axe died. And chicken. We don't have a butcher yet. I'm not sure what I need to do to get a butcher in my village. But I really do need to expand the village quite a bit if I want more villagers. There's not enough houses. Are all my horses in here, or did I lose some? Okay. The guy I put the chest on is missing. No, here he is. Good. Anything in your chest? No? That's fine. Okay, both horses are here. I just saw silver. That's Trigger. And then silver is the other one. Hi-yo, silver, away! He's missing again. Yeah, I don't know. See, this used to be just a boardwalk with open spaces. So I added all that dirt and I added the fence, and that way it helps keep these guys contained. I'm missing that horse again. There's a cat buried. There's cats buried in various spots near crops. Villagers never come down to this end. I don't know how that mechanic works. Where's Silver? Silver's the horse in diamond armor. He was in the water here. He was. I saw him here. Where is he now? I swear. They keep running away with their armor and saddles. I'm just going to take that stuff back and only put it on... Well, the saddles I don't care. I got a million of them. But the armor's precious. You don't want your animal running off with the armor? Diamond armor. Where is he? Is he dead? Seriously. Am I blind? Or did he manage to utterly vanish? Let's just check if he's in the nether. I don't do much in the nether. Well, there's a sheep in here. My God, sheep, chickens, pigs, and the missing donkey. Well, now I know where that donkey went. Oh, for heaven's sake. So Silver could wind up in here. That was terrible. Oh, we've got cooked mutton. Chickens in the nether. Wow. I'm chilled. I am shocked and chilled by that donkey's death. I wondered where that donkey was. Well, I cannot give a darn about a few cows, chickens, and pigs and sheep, but my tamed donkeys and horses? That's not okay. Time to get some fence. Well, silver's not out there, but is it night? Can I? Nope. Let's get some fence. I cannot believe what I just saw. I'm just stunned, people. I'm stunned. That's kind of a heartbreaking loss. So no, this one here, I'm just going to block it off on one side. Well, okay dokie. Let's get rid of this extra sand here. It's much too easy for them to climb over the fence with it. Okay. That does not tell me what happened to Silver. He would have been there. I mean, that donkey's been missing for many days. So if Silver had gone through there, that's where I would have found Silver. Oh, man. Where'd my horse go? Actually, let me go grab a lead, grab the other horse, and start riding. And this is where I'm going to end the stream, and I'll talk to you guys later.